I'm Dr. Syeda Ruksheda. Today we talk about care of the caregivers. I hope every single patient of mine has a support system, people that they can care about and people who care about them. What happens is when I diagnose a patient, I'm not just diagnosing that one person, but I'm also delivering bad news to the people who care about that person, who are involved in their daily support group, who are involved in their daily activities, who even may be dependent on the patient that I am diagnosing. We have with us today Sana, who's going to share with us what she and her family went through while taking care of her father. Sana, would you like to share with us what happened with your father?
It was my dad's 63rd birthday, post which we started, noticing few behavioral symptoms like his forgetfulness, like forgetting names, names of places, people, things, a little bit of imbalance while he used to walk. I must say he was a very good driver. So we also noticed that he wasn't able to drive that well. That was when it struck our mind that there is something wrong with him. I felt the need of sharing this with someone, and that's when I came up to you to discuss about him. And we realized after doing all the investigations and all the tests done that he was suffering from Alzheimer's dementia.
When he was suffering, what did you all suffer as a family? What hardships did you all go through?
So the moment we got to know that he is suffering from Alzheimer's dementia, it was like an outburst for us. People at home were not sleeping. It seemed like a nightmare to all of us. To add to this, people were like, talking all different stuff that, okay, maybe you guys are not taking proper care, and maybe you guys are, just because of maybe financial troubles, you all are not seeing the right doctor, and all of these things. So all this just kept adding on to my pressure. And it was a very, very depressed stage of my life, I must say. In the initial stages, I personally kept feeling guilty. Doctors then explained to me, they counseled me that, okay, how will you know that your dad is not knowing all of these things? So please stop blaming your own self. Slowly and gradually, I accepted the fact, which was the real truth, that there is no cure. With treatment, obviously, that we had immediately started the time we got to know about the concern, we could only slow down the concern, is what had been told to me.
Even scheduling who will take care of him at what time. Can you share a little bit about that?
I would first want to thank all my colleagues and all my superiors at work who have always been very supportive and considerate in the entire throughout this difficult phase of mine.
And what do you think helped you and your family, like your sister and your mother and your other extended friends and families? What do you think that helped you all to take care of him and while remaining sane and while keeping up your own energies?
Well, one thing that I would want to share here was as and when we were seeing the concern progress or the disease progress into dad, his physical well-being was dropping day by day, and that was when my mom also started giving up on her health. She fell ill as well. That was the moment when I took a stand that, okay, this is it. Now I have to take a stand. I have to take care of my own self first so that I'm able to take care of my parents. So when I was strong, it gave strength to my mom, to my elder sister, to my younger brother, and my dad as well.
What would you like to share with other people in your situation who are caregivers and who've seen their loved ones suffer? What would you like to tell them?
Right. In a situation like mine, I will always want people to first learn to take care of their own selves, because unless you take care of your own self, you will not be able to take care of your loved ones. The second thing is, in such cases which I have gone through, people generally, they do not identify. The moment you see any kind of, any deviation in the normal behavior or any kind of symptom, please consult a doctor. And third and the last thing that I would want to portray here is that please, specifically for the youth, that take care and respect your parents, your elders, and your loved ones. They need our support in old age, just like we needed theirs when we were young kids. I request all of you, it's my earnest request to please pass on this message to as many people as possible, so that this simple yet noble message reaches the entire globe, all throughout the world. And I'm sure, believe you me, I'm confident that together we can and we will make a difference.